everybody. I'm just going to make a quick video about the car here just to go over some things that, some issues I've had recently with just minor stupid stuff, but everything is right where it should be now. The car's making, I know it's making a lot more power than it was the last time I was on the dyno. I had a few leaks in the intake, and it just, I guess, I don't know why, but when I bought the intake, I just left the plenum bolted to the base, and when we got the engine done, I bolted the base down. I never even removed the plenum, which was stupid on my part, because I had later found out that there was a port on the bottom of the intake with a rubber plug that had I guess the boost blew the bottom of it out. It was dry rotted and whatnot. And then I also discovered that on both sections, front and rear, there was a section of gasket missing. So basically the first 3 weeks I drove the car, it was leaking boost the entire time. Now that I got that stuff fixed, it feels like a different car. It doesn't, I mean, it really does not even feel like the same car when it comes into boost. And I kind of had a suspicion when I was up at the dyno, it wasn't picking up power the way that I thought it should, with adding 3 to 5 pounds of boost at a shot. Everything else is going good. The Mega Squirt's working perfectly. My dual Walbro 340 pumps are working excellent. The LS coils, the LS alternator, I'm happy with all that stuff. Really no complaints. I just basically I want to get a rear in it and try and, I guess I'll take it down the drag strip. This car wasn't really built for drag racing. It was just, it's an all-purpose car. I wanted it to still handle good and cruise nice on the highway, but I still would like to run it at the strip and see what it could do. Trying to think of what else. I just installed a new MGW shifter, which is really nice. That improved the driving experience of the car a lot, because it had a stock shifter in it and I shortened it, but it was, I don't know if it was bent or it was just a piece of shit, so I'm glad that's gone. The turbo, so for those of you that had seen my post about the turbo, we took it all apart and the bearings, they were clearanced way too tight. So when the turbo was cold, it would spin freely, but once it got up to operating temperature, it would start to lock up. So my friend Eric took everything apart, cleaned it, and he remachined it. I don't know, he worked his magic. I wasn't there when he fixed the turbo, but he replaced the bearings and it's working flawless now. If you can see in there, it spins nice and freely. And there were 2 journal bearings in there. I can't really say why you would put a ball bearing and a journal bearing in the same turbo. It seems counterproductive to me because they both have different oiling requirements, but I mean, I'm no turbo expert. They're just my thoughts on the subject. Oh, also, I have to upgrade the brakes on this thing. It's too fast for the brakes. It has trouble stopping when you're on it hard. So I have a set of 2000 Camaro SS brakes I'm going to install on the front, and then when we get around to putting my 488 in, I'm going to install the LS brakes on the rear as well. Race pack, very happy with that. I've always wanted one. It's neat to have it in the car. This is the street model, which has the turn signals and high beam indicator built into it. I still have to wire up the switch so that I can toggle between my gauges. Right now it's just the primary screen. Nothing's hooked up to toggle through them at this point in time, but I will get around to doing that. And I think that's pretty much it.